This is Scrimmage Wars Part 2, and we're going to get right down to business. It was Saturday afternoon, September 20th, and hoops was in the air. The first game saw an athletic, aggressive Banneker team take on the savvy, slick Brooklyn Law and Technology. What we found out on this day was not only Banneker was aggressive and athletic, but they're also savvy and slick. Watch this. In the first half, we saw Banneker take advantage of second chance opportunities while showing they could also go to the hole strong and finish. That's tough. Both teams were well coached, whether scoring out of set plays or denying or defense, and showing an aggressive nature on the other end of the court that leads to this bucket. Banneker came out to be the aggressor in the first half of this ballgame. Watch the big man here. That's the same guy that just blocked the shot on the other end. We like that here at Scrimmage Wars. I think everybody in the building was impressed with Banneker's ability to execute in the half-court set. But anybody that knows Brooklyn Law and Tech knows that this well-coached team would not go down easily, if at all. Watch this beautiful Banneker ball movement. Hold that pole, son. Bucket. And up to this point, we thought we had seen some great passing from Banneker, but this might have been the best pass of the weekend. Bucket. Time after time, it seemed like Brooklyn Law and Tech in the green was getting hit by a fast break wave from Banneker. Brooklyn Law and Tech would bend, but they would not break. They had a little something of their own. Bucket. Law and Tech kept the game within reach, and in the second half, started to rev things up on their own. While rebounding continued to be an issue, execution for Brooklyn Law and Tech wasn't. Watch this perfectly executed out-of-bounds play. Never lose track of the inbounder, because if you do, bucket. This is Scrimmage Wars, baby. Powered by Game Over, held at the Brooklyn Style this past Saturday, September 20th. Banneker versus Brooklyn Law and Tech. While Brooklyn Law and Tech made the game respectable at the end, the victory went to Benjamin Banneker High School from right down the block in Bed-Stuy. The second game of the day saw Paul Roberson High School take on Summit High School. Now, Summit struggled in their first game last week, but this was an entirely different team. We found out right from the jump. While last week we felt maybe bringing Summit, the team in the white, to the Brooklyn Style Dome for Scrimmage Wars might have been a mistake, this week we realized these boys can play. As you're going to see in this highlight package, both teams featured excellent big man play, with the guards doing their thing as well. Well, like we say here, Roberson is Roberson, so we had no doubt that they were going to bring their A game. Wave after wave of fast break. But to our surprise, what we thought was going to be a blowout, Summit High School was able to stay in there and make this a competitive contest. The Summit front line was no joke. All the big men showed a nice touch and also the ability to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket. Bucket. The guys from Roberson, they was like, wait a minute, we got some big men too that can play. Watch these highlights here. And we can pass. Bucket. And if you like that play, watch this one right here. Told you we could pass. Bucket. The Roberson play on this day was outstanding. Yo, down in front, man. Don't walk in front of the camera like that. What many thought based on last week's appearance by Summit was going to be a blowout, turned out to be one of the better games of the day. But slowly but surely, Roberson started to pull away. Roberson, Summit, Roberson. There was a lot of talent out here on display on this day. A coach's dream. Watch the big man from Summit take the ball coast to coast, contact, and the bucket. Yo, where's the foul, ref? Where's the foul? Now watch this play from a different Summit big man. Put the ball on the floor, take the contact, and the foul. The ref got it that time. Bucket. You're watching highlights from the 2014 Scrimmage Wars, Part 1, powered by Game Over at the Brooklyn Stardome. Some of the best ball going on in the city, anywhere, right here on Game Over TV. Hats off to both teams, Paul Roberson, Summit High School, for putting on a great display of basketball on this afternoon. Roberson doing what they do, and Summit, it's official, baby. The secret is out. You boys can play. Next up, the Queens High School of Teaching versus Metro BDA, then Bedford Academy versus boys and girls in the finale. It's a scrimmage powered by Game Over here at the Brooklyn Stardome.